Did you ever think you'd see Maki Zanin pushing Sukuna to his limits? Chapter 252 just dropped some serious bombshells. Maki is absolutely on fire after her epic entrance, and Sukuna, well, he's defying logic as usual. Remember that incurable soul wound from the split soul katana? Yeah, Sukuna just healed himself. Is there even a way to beat him? Stay tuned, because we're diving into this insane chapter and breaking it all down. Let's do this. The chapter starts with a flashback, and we learn that Kusakabe and Maki had everything planned. They knew Yuta's domain would collapse, and that was just the beginning of their plan. Maki was about to step in, and things were about to get real. Back in the present, Yuta is in bad shape, but he's alive. After Sukuna used his world-cutting slash, everyone thought Yuta was a goner. But as we predicted in a previous video, Yuta survived. He had seen Sukuna use that attack against Gojo and Kashimo, so he knew he had to be prepared. He's the first person to ever survive that attack, and he's not done yet. Maki attacks Sukuna from behind and destroys part of his heart. Even though he's a curse, Sukuna is still in a human body, and he needs a working heart to survive. He uses cursed energy to keep it going, which is something he's done before when he was in Yuji's body. But it's not a deal, and it affects his power. Maki notices this and asks Sukuna if he can really keep fighting like this. He just reassures her by claiming that everything is fine. But the most surprising thing is yet to come. The wounds inflicted by Maki's split soul katana are supposed to be incurable because it damages the soul itself. To heal, you'd need to be able to manipulate the soul, like Mahito can. Even though Sukuna can see souls, he shouldn't be able to heal his own. But the King of Curses always has a trick up his sleeve. He finds a way to bend the rules once again. Maki, on the other hand, has gotten way better. She's even dominating Sukuna at times in their hand-to-hand combat. She's dodging all his attacks, and she has to, because if he even grazes her, she's done for. Maki is proving to be a lot more than anyone expected. Even Sukuna himself admits that she can anticipate his attacks better than any other sorcerer. He's so impressed that he compares fighting her to fighting Mahoraga, which is high praise coming from the King of Curses. The fight between these two is just getting started, and Maki is ready to give it her all. The fight between Hikari and Uraume picks up where it left off. Hikari is looking good, and Uraume is getting frustrated with Hikari's ridiculous luck. But I think Uraume is mostly just upset that he can't beat Hikari, which will probably disappoint Sukuna. Uraume's biggest fear is being useless to Sukuna. Hikari says he's not worried about Sukuna, and that they're definitely going to win. But Uraume tells him to get real, and that they should all be ashamed of themselves for not doing better than Gojo. He also points out that even though Sukuna is weakened from the first fight, he hasn't even shown his full power yet. If that's true, then they're all pretty much screwed. But it's important to remember that this is coming from Uraume, and he's never objective when it comes to Sukuna. Yuji is in bad shape and coughing up blood. He's been using the reverse curse technique non-stop in Yuta's domain, and he doesn't have it fully under control yet. But luckily, Choso is there to be a good big brother and show him how to use it properly and heal himself. That's all for this chapter review. There's no break next week, so be sure to come back for more Jujutsu Kaisen goodness. And in the meantime, let me know in the comments which fight you're most looking forward to seeing. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. See you next time on Anime Hunter.